The problem with celebrating the 4th of July, I believe, is the fact that we're trying to fight for change. We're out there trying to fight for black freedom or intolerance against things. Just the old, same old shit. We're trying to fight to be one nation. The problem is people have to look at the nation. They can't just say, okay, we're going to fix it. We're going to get rid of the racism. We're going to get rid of, the cops doing this and that. Well, you can't get rid of the cops doing anything unless you look at where the cops, branches lead to. Where do they go to? If a guy gets pulled over at a traffic stop, well, then he's going to go to traffic court. If the cop arrests him, he's going to traffic court because those cops work underneath the traffic court judge. It's the same thing if a guy was charged with, you know, fraud, property fraud. He's going to go to an attorney that's going to lead him to a judge that's works with property crimes, works with housing property crimes. It's the same thing with judges that work with criminal law and so on and so forth. And so these judges, they go out and they may be saying to the cops that work underneath them, hey, go out and, you know, racially profile people today. We want to find out who might be a drug addict, or a drug dealer, because we don't got drug dealers coming through the courts. There must be something wrong. Go get them. And then bang, there's people getting wrongly accused, and those that aren't getting wrongly accused and they actually are drug dealing, they're going to play it off for a lesser charge and try to say that they're drug users. So most drug dealers get off the streets, get their way out of prison, and get back to the streets, is to sit there and say that they're a drug addict instead of a drug dealer. And there's lots of agencies that try to help people get off drugs, but the thing is, they're not too smart because the system that they're using is flawed. There's flaw. There's something broken if nothing can stick. We can put something and say, okay, this is what sticks. Just like the civil rights movement, we did things to try to give civil rights to black people, but did it stick? Are black people satisfied? Is a lot of people happy? It comes down to America wanting to be something it's not. And if we're going to try to change this country, we have to wake up and realize that just a little bit of change, just a little bit of protest, a little bit of riots is not going to help anything. A boycott would probably help something because it hurts the companies, the agencies, whoever it is that's practicing intolerance, or whatever company that's picketing people, just being a bully towards people of certain races or whatever. Those are the places that need to be boycotted. No money needs to go to them. No residuals need to be coming in their pockets. They need to be out there trying to show that they actually care for the people that they're supposedly working with or taking advantage of. And I know it sounds confusing, like a bunch of rambling nonsense, and hopefully I'm making sense to somebody out there, but I'm going to tell you this. The fight to stop the police doesn't just stop with protesters and rioters getting mad about the police. It starts with, that's just a small stepping stone. You guys are fighting the pawns. You're not fighting the rooks, the knights, or the kings or queens. No, you're fighting the stupid knights. Not the knights, the pawns. They're just pawns. They're just out there. They're doing the thing, And like I said before, another thing I did a little while ago is just that we don't really need the cops. We just need like a sheriff, like a little guy rides into town, and then some guy comes on a horse, you know what I'm saying, and he's looking for this dude Ramon, and the dude Ramon keeps shooting this armor in the middle of the fucking town, and then all of a sudden, they gotta come out of this big ass gunfire thing because, it's Matt Clint Eastwood's girl around, you dig? It's not cool. But anyway, way off topic. But anyway, so my point is this. Okay, protest against the court system, protest against the judges that support these cops and make them and lead them out there to go do something. It's a big it's a big system in the hierarchy goes directly to the legal system. The lawyers and judges, they're all in the same cahoots. The judges are lawyers. So it's like, if you want to change, it has to go up top. It has to go all the way. And if we're going to be a nation, a strong nation again, we got to come together and fight against all intolerance. We got to stop playing 911 to the rest of the world and going out to other countries and helping everybody in those countries. You got the kid on that, with the flies in his face on TV. You're talking about donate $5 a day or 5 cents a day to this guy. And the Africans got money. That's just some fake crap. They went to a poor country, Africa, and said, "Hey," and went to a poor country in Africa and said, "Hey, let's fill these guys." And then they go donate, ask for money, and then people probably never really see that money, because you got to think about it. All gold pretty much comes from Africa. All diamonds, metals. I mean, there's so many natural resources that come from Africa, and if you don't know, now you know. Okay. And that's where all the natural resources come from. You want chocolate? Chocolate comes from a little African boy being forced to go up there and get the damn chocolate stuff off the damn trees. Same thing with the gold and diamonds. They got diamond mines that's been going on for years, y'all, where they have black people in South Africa digging in mines, pulling out diamonds, and if they take diamonds home or they leave or whatever, they get shot. So it's not a real thing. That's why I don't understand why people like jewelry with diamonds. It doesn't appeal to me at all. No form of jewelry does, and neither does, uh, you know, chocolate that much. I dig it a little bit here and there, but you got to think about this though. How are we gonna come together and still be a powerful nation? A lot of things need to stay in this nation. Businesses. You know how Japan and all that make big profits and they become super famous. They got video game systems all over the world. China's got all this crap going on. And you know why these people make all this money and be able to sit back and contain a country is because they make products just for their country. It's only sold in their country, which means they're able to have companies, factories, warehouses where they make these products, and they hire people within their country to work on them so they can sell them to the people in their country. They don't go beyond that and try to sell it to other countries and market it all over the world. No, that's an American thing. That needs to stop, because they can bring homes back to so many people. You can bring so many people back to work. You can bring so many people back to making a stable life for themselves. Bring back the whole thing with the motor system being only done in America for American cars. Bring back the whole concept of togetherness. Forget this separation crap. I understand there's a virus going on, but the hell with that. That shows that there's a form of wickedness spreading so much that this virus has to make it grow even more to those who have that fear or that hatred in their heart. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people that claim to have a virus got some kind of wickedness, I think, in their heart. And so that's why they don't mind separating me. I believe we got to find a way to be closeness, even if it's for like 5-10 minutes. Just say, hey, are you okay? How you doing? We got to come together. We need to fight. If you're going to, bottom line, if you're going to protest, you're going to riot, you want change, you want it to go up to the top. But start small. You're already starting small with the cops. Move on to the judges. Move on to the district attorney that you know is a dick. You know what I'm saying? Move on to these caseworkers that claim to have your best interest at heart. And then they do stuff behind your back. There's so many stories. I interview people all the time on here on the streets that's talking about a caseworker that did them wrong, or some kind of advisor for a caseworker or something that did them wrong. So the thing about it is, you need to come together and fight these things one at a time. But then you start boycotting. That's number 2. Number 3, stop playing 911 in the rest of the world and focus only on America. Focus on caring for the people here in America that's starving and not eating. And the last one is to try to bring businesses back. If you like this, subscribe, share, comment, and I wish you all the best. Peace and blessings upon you.